Hey YouTube, how the heck you doing? I'm doing great and I hope you are too. If you've been following anything that's Apple, you know that they just released a new iPad Pro about a week or so ago. And if you're like me, you're probably looking at it and going, do I need that? Do I need to upgrade? Let's find out. If you like tech like I do, and I do like my tech, I wanted to see if I should upgrade to the iPad Pro. So obviously I went and got one so I could compare it to the my current one that I have. It's the 4th generation iPad Pro. Let's get the basics out of the way. Basically, same box and functionality that you saw with the 3rd generation. This is the 4th generation. Not much difference in the boxing itself, so I won't do an unboxing for you. Inside you still have your pamphlets, your 18-watt charger, and your USB-C cable to charge your iPad and transfer data to your laptop or your Mac desktop. So those are your basic ones, but what about the iPad itself? Did it really change? I have the old one right here, my current 3rd generation iPad Pro. It's a 12.9 inch. And I also have the new 4th generation 12.9 iPad Pro. Identical in size, obviously, as I can see. Get them back up here. They are identical in size. All the ports are still the same. You got 2 speakers on the top with the power switch. You got on the side, you got both your up and down volumes. On the bottom, you have your USB-C port and 2 more speakers. And on the other side you have your microphone, and you got your stereo microphones up top also. So physically and appearance wise it hasn't changed that much. What has changed is the inside. On the old 2018 it had the A12X Bionic chip, which gave you about 4 gigabytes of RAM, and it did a 7-core processor. On the new 4th generation 2020 version, they did upgrade the chip to the A12Z Bionic chip, which gives you 8 cores on it. They decided to boot up another core on there from 7 to 8. Does give you a little performance. I checked around. You will see a little speed bump in there. They also upped the RAM to 6 gigabytes for you from your previous 4. In the 2018, the only one that came with the 6 gigabyte of RAM was the 1 terabyte storage. And also with the 2020 version, they've upgraded the basic storage to 128 gigabytes. So you do find some upgrades in that area. Not a whole lot. Will it be enough to make you want to upgrade or not? The other things, the most obvious thing that they added to was another camera to the iPad. The previous one had just a single wide camera on the back side. This one now has your wide, ultra wide, and what's known as a LiDAR scanner, which I'm sure they'll be using in their augmented reality. I first came across the LiDAR scanner when I was reading a book by Douglas Preston, Lost City of the Monkey God. So it's a very interesting book. Check it out if you can. But in the book they do use the LiDAR scanner up in a plane to scan the terrain down below where they're looking for this village. So pretty interesting. Check it out. It is not fictional, so it's a good story to read. But that's what the LiDAR scanner is. It basically it's going to help you with augmented reality. It shows depth perception in all kinds of scenarios and stuff. So will be interesting to see what they do on that. But overall, on the new 2020 version, you're not going to really get too much difference between the 2018 and the 2020. Like I said, same form factor and everything, same great screen resolution. The gestures, palm rejection, everything is the same as what you currently have on the 2018. So if you do have the 2018, you may want to stay with the current one. Wait till they do a new design upgrade or something spectacular that you haven't seen on other tablets so far. So I'm going to be going with the 2020, obviously, because I did buy it. And one of my main reasons for buying the 2020 version is being 2 years old. The 2018 does have a resale value that is slowly going down. So I wanted to take advantage of the resale value of that pricing, before it gets too old and doesn't really give me that much back to put into the new one. I typically upgrade my tech. If you've seen the other videos, I typically upgrade my technology by selling the old one to pay for the new one. And the sooner that I can do that, and I don't always do it all the time from year to year or every other year, I want to get the best value I can for my old technology before it becomes obsolete or just doesn't give me anything towards the new stuff. So that is the new 2020. Will you need to upgrade? Like I said, there's a little bit of speed bump. It gives you a little more extra RAM. I'm going to be playing around with it some more with Procreate and some other programs. Will it give me some more layers and stuff in Procreate? I'm not quite sure. I think I've seen other videos where it does not at this point because maybe the software Procreate is not updated. So like I said, I just wanted to give you a quick little update on whether you should go ahead and upgrade to it. Like if you have the 2018, most likely you won't need to upgrade. You can wait for the next generation. It might have a new look, might have a new camera or whatever they're going to go into the next one. Or if you're looking to jump into the iPad Pro area, whether it be the 11-inch or the 12.9, this may be a good time to do that because you can either go for the latest 2020 model, which will put you right at the latest technology that Apple puts into their iPads, or you can go for the 2018 version, which is slightly cheaper, but it doesn't have the latest technologies. So I hope you enjoyed this little quick overview. If you have any questions or comments, please don't forget to put those down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time, guys. Have a good one.